Today I'm reviewing Wellcome Fallen Dynasty. I didn't even know about this game. I just downloaded it off Gamepass because I saw a friend playing and I was bored. But it actually is a very good game. Kind of feels like a little bit of a subpar Elden Ring because it's linear and it doesn't have as much as Elden Ring has. Like, that game has so many long quests and everything. But the game does offer a lot. So all these main battlefields, each one of these battlefields is like a good 20-30 minutes, especially if you're looking for everything. And then you get all these sub battlefields as well. The game, even if you ran straight through it, which I did with only maybe about half a dozen deaths, you're still looking at like a good 30 hours. And that's like running straight through the game. The game has a lot, and even here there might be a little bit more because I didn't do the last half a dozen sub battlefields or so. And when you beat them, some of the ones that you beat, it gives you even more sub battlefields to fight. And once you beat the game, then you get a harder difficulty for replaying, so you're not like overpowered when you're doing that. You get all these spells. I didn't really bother with the spells. I just countered and basically meleeed my way through the entire game. So I never did the wizardry training, which allows you to get these spells that are locked. But you get a ton of different spells. You can have 4 equipped at one time. As long as you meet the prerequisites for having the spell, then you can have it as one of your 4. You got defensive, offensive, earth, fire, water, or ice, lightning, haste, so you move faster, slow, toxin, poison, tons of different spells that you can use in the game. And then when you want to set up an ultimate, you also have all these ultimates, and each ultimate has 2 different variants. So you can get like a buff, like heal allies and revive them, or adding lightning, freezing to your weapon, or some of these will also do damage as well. So you have to pick which one you want. Do you want to use the first variant or the second? And you also got, let's see here, let's go into equipment. So you get 2 weapons, and you can swap them very easily by holding RT and then hitting up or down. There are a bunch of different weapons. Another reason it kind of felt like Elden Ring is each weapon has 2 different special moves. They kind of regenerate. So they all have their own unique moves. Then you get a crossbow and a regular bow. You can equip both of those at the same time, and you get 2 throwing items. Then you got your standard armor. You upgrade it. You gotta find your healing pot, and it gets upgraded the same way. You get upgraded the amount of uses and how efficient each use is. You have to go looking around the maps for these. There's no indicator for them. Then you get 2 accessories, which is kind of like your talismans, but you only get 2 of them. And there's the dragon cure pot. I didn't find it all. I didn't get the achievement for maxing it out, but mine is at +6 and 9, so it goes even higher than that. Probably like 9 and 9 or 10 and 10, or I don't know. But anyway, the game really offers a lot. Hold on, actually let me show you this as well. We will go into documents. So you get to basically have up to 2 characters fighting with you at once, or you could do co-op and you can have an actual player fighting with you. You got invasions just like Elden Ring and a couple other games where enemies can invade you, and after a while you can invade them. All these characters, for the most part, you get to fight at least once, some of them multiple times. Half these characters you also get to have fighting beside you, and you can give them commands to go attack. The game doesn't have a ton of different variants for enemies, but it has a good deal of enemies. Like, there are a lot of different enemies in the game. There could be more, but you also get to fight like a ton of bosses. So, all in all, for a free game on Game Pass, it's so worth the play if you're a fan of Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro, Mortal Shell, any of those games. If you like that type of game, this is a really fun game to play. And honestly, it's definitely worth the price of a full price game. I wouldn't put it at like $80, $90, but for $50, if you like that type of game, like, yeah, this game is worth it. Had a lot of fun. Was not expecting to really enjoy it. Was just gonna play for a few minutes and just see what it was about, and really started liking it and went and beat basically everything. I noticed the game had some mixed reviews, but if you look at the Metacritic score, it comes in at about a solid 8, and I think that's about valid. 7.5 to 8. Like, the game is solid. I really don't know what the complaints are. If you're a fan of this type of game, it's not the best. It's not game of the year, but the game is solid. If you like the review, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.